looking to kind of see what I should do next to continue building.
It's you know what my answer is going to be. If you're not on all 7 platforms, I'm upset. There's also going live, right? Twitch and Kick, YouTube and Snapchat and TikTok, and it's just more. I keep telling people building a brand on social media is like going to the gym. It's fucking more reps. It's like getting better at basketball. It's like getting better at chess. Most people are not disciplined or consistent or tenacious enough to get through the hard days, and then they lose momentum.
I've been posting consistently for probably the last 6 years, honestly, on Lenny's Facebook page, which is Lenny the Boston. And he was actually the first Hotels.com official dog, so also known as the Canine Critic. And we're kind of in a niche spot where we review pet-friendly hotels, and I review them from Lenny's perspective. So we've grown it from 60 followers to 114,000 followers, which is cool. We're reaching 4.5 million views per month. Now we're in the content monetization program, which is great. So Lenny's really helping out the family, which is awesome.
So Lenny's becoming the breadwinner.
Exactly. Lenny's paying the mortgage. Yeah. Looking to kind of see what I should do next to continue building.
It's doubling down on what you know. It's just more. Like, I keep telling people building a brand on social media is like going to the gym. The answer is more. Like, how do I get?
It just came from.
Nice work. People. It's fucking more reps. It's like getting better at basketball. It's like getting better at chess. It's like what people don't understand is that most people are not disciplined or consistent or tenacious enough to get through the hard days, and then they lose momentum. Every one of us watching right now has tried to get better at something, right? And every one of us has failed. Like literally every fucking person watching has tried and failed at something, especially in a world of like health and fitness. Like so many people fail at that. And then there's other skills. I think you know the answer. If you're not posting on every platform, and then there's other things. You could start writing on Substack, right? Where's the attention? What's the content you need to do there? How do you over-index on awareness on the platforms that have the attention? That is the game. There's the 7 social networks, there's Substack, there's the live streaming platforms like Twitch and Kick. Joe, that's it, brother.
Yeah, more reps.
More reps, like how much content
more
is being
platforms.
More platforms, more output, more different ways, written word, audio, video, live, recorded, doing podcasts with Lenny. Right, you showing up.
That's what I want to do.
Well, by the way, then you need to go take a shower since you just worked out and sit there for 3 hours and DM every podcaster that talks about dogs or travel in the world. The end. That's what I do. I'm fucking tenacious.
Yep. Like
a turkey or a termite, depends on which VeeFriend you like more. Like that's it, bro. Got it?
Right. I love it. Yes.
All right, man.
Thank you so much.
Go do it.
I appreciate it.
Love you, bro.
Question from Joe. How do you maintain focus on one project when you're so excited about 6 others? I tend to squirrel way too much and my attention is divided between several projects and nothing gets done.
Discipline. Like, I don't know, but also not demonizing yourself. I get pretty creative too. I can deviate myself. I like spinning 7 plates. I just don't cry when 5 of them break. If you're gonna ADD it out, you can't beat yourself up for living your true life. So I'm giving the answer, but I don't live that answer all the time. Sometimes I don't see things all the way through because I want to fucking spin 6 other plates. I got that off. I got that feeling off. I scratched that itch. I got that nut off. I did that. But I'm okay with 5 of the plates breaking because I realize that's what I'm doing it for, the excitement of the creativity of 9 other things. I don't believe that I'm superhuman and can make 7 things work at the same time. And I'm 25 years into my career now, 30 years into my career now, and I have trusted partners, my brother AJ, Brandon Warnicki, Eric Wattenberg, not to mention all of you on the thing. Like, I have infrastructure around me now, which allows me to do more things, but I used to have none of that. I didn't have an admin for the first 10 years of my career. Not even an admin. I had to do my own calendar. I had to you just build up. But if you're gonna jump to a bunch of different things and not be disciplined, don't be disappointed something failed, because if you're gonna need something to succeed, you gotta put in time and effort. Nothing on earth has ever happened without time or effort. Nothing. Not being a good parent, not being good at a sport, not creating a company, not getting views consistently as a creator or influencer. There's not one fucking thing that has ever happened that has been meaningfully successful for a period of time that has happened without consistency and effort and work. And do you know, Aaron, do you want to hear something crazy? These motherfuckers don't want that to be the case. But there's no fucking Ozempic in real life. In real life building shit, in business, in fucking building, there's no Ozempic. Sorry. There's no fucking Ozempic in building a career or a business or something meaningful. Sorry. I'm sorry. I get it. I wish I could get A's in school. I wanted to get A's. I didn't want to get F's. It's not fun to get grounded every 3 months. It's not fun for grown-ups to shit on you 24/7 from the ages of 8 to 18. It wasn't fun for me. I wish I could get A's. There was a problem. I never opened up a book. I did no studying. I did not hand in do you know how many book reports I did in my life? Goose egg. I did not hand them in. I heard book report, I'm like, fuck you. Do you know how I did my tests? I'm old G. I don't know if you guys, do you have Scantron still? Like AB? Good. You know how I did Scantron? Let me show, I can take a test in high school right now. That's how prepared I was back then. Ready? Here you go. A, B, C, 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 D, B, A, A, C, A, B, 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 C, A, B. I'm out. I'm fucking out. That was me. That's how I fucking took tests in high school. B, C, B, A, C, C, B, A, B, C, C, A, B, C, C, B. I'm out. And you know what would happen, Aaron? I'd get it back, and I'd get a 24. I'd get a fucking 24. That's what fucking happened. Because I didn't put in the work. Because I wasn't like a lot of you who, like, you know, paid attention in class and studied. Like, and that's why I fucking failed and sucked. You saw the report card, 243 out of 50. I was 243rd best out of 254 kids in my class. Earned. Because I was fucking lazy in that thing. Because I kind of was smart and realized it meant nothing. And that's how real life is. You can't just sit there and lay in bed and scroll and the money just shows up. There's no get rich quick scheme, you motherfuckers. There's no secret. It's called fucking work. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Robert Minshew on the show.
What's going on, Vic?
What's up, my man? I'm good, bro. I'm fucking fired up. These motherfuckers don't want to work, Robert.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. You don't even realize I've been emailing, texting, and guess what? I'm here, bro. You just got to keep it up, man. That's all you got to do.
100%. Where are you from, bro?
Birmingham, Alabama.
My man. How can I? Yes, sir.
Just real quick, as you know, you may not know, but on Whatnot, then my little icon is the hustling hamster, bro. Out here hustling, getting
That's it.
So, but I'm hustling at the wrong things. I got to know, like how do I figure out my passion?
Well, what do you like?
Like, bro, that's just it. I like everything for a short moment of time. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not sure. Let's stop right there.
All right.
It sounds like passion and what you think you can make money in are two different things.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
I'm talking about Robert the dude, not the guy who's trying to figure out where he can make his money. Talk to me about you, like at night, on the weekends, during holidays. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to drink beer? Do you want to watch NASCAR? Do you want to fucking surf? Do you fucking want to play video? Like, you as a human, what fucking do you get excited about? Because, you know, I'll give you, like, VeeFriends, what I'm doing right now with VeeFriends is me living my biggest truth. I love collectibles and, like, flipping stuff and, like, building universe and creativity and, like I'm living it. I love marketing. I learned when I was building my daddy's store that it wasn't the liquor selling that I liked. It was figuring out ways to get people to buy it. So then I did VaynerMedia. Got it? Like, I need to know what is fun for you. It is fun for me to come up with ideas for business and slogans and strategies. But if I knew that if landscaping was where all the money was in the world, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do landscaping, I wouldn't like it because I don't fucking like mowing lawns. And by the way, a lot of my fucking buddies do.
Right.
They live for fucking Saturday They're like, Gary, you fucking see my grass? I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your grass. They're like, but my shit's so green. Look at my neighbor, it's like brown. And they can't wait to fucking pop a fucking Budweiser and drink the fuck out of it and put on some fucking ear pods and listen to Bon fucking Jovi and Bruce Springsteen and fucking mow that lawn like nobody's fucking. I have buddies, literally, I mean this. I grew up with these kids. I talk to them that are literally can't wait for fucking this Saturday to fucking drink 4.5 Bud Lights while listening to Rascal Frats while they mow the fuck out of their lawn. And I'm telling you right now, if you told me that's what I had to do for life, I would take a knife and stab it through my throat.
I got you.
So I want to know what you give a fuck about.
So that's the thing, bro. Like, what I care about is the process. Like, I'm always trying to figure out the next way. Like, that is what I enjoy. That's what I'm talking about to my friends, is trying to figure out what can we do next.
Well, let me tell you what you should do next. You should download Lovable and you should make apps.
Okay.
That's it. I've literally changed your life, Robert. Stay disciplined, never waver. If you fuck with me like that, give me 1 year of fucking becoming obsessed with how to use Lovable to make apps and put out apps that charge $1 a month and try to get one to fucking work.
Okay. All right. I'm in there, bro.
I appreciate caring about what's next, but once you understand what's next, bro, here's what's next. AI, blockchain, and live streaming on the internet, whether brand building or selling. I just gave you the answer of what's next. That is the next 4 years, right? So now, do something within it.
Yeah. Bro, like,
it's lovable.dev, right? Right? I just want to get, I want to get it pinned for everyone.
Okay.
So, bro, I just told you what the fuck is next.
I appreciate that, because it's always just been like, you know, I dropped out of high school to take care of my family. Like, we kind of have like the same, like,
I love
you got to take care of your moms, you know what I'm saying?
And that's, I respect
what I did.
I respect it.
And it's been hustle city since then. And it's always been like about the making the dollar. And now it's just got to I got to figure out what that passion is. I got to figure out
what about hobbies? Real quick. What are your favorite, like, what do you watch? Movies, sports? Like, what do you listen? Like, help me.
No, like that's the crazy thing. Like, that's the thing that's driving me crazy, is I don't, like, my hobby is learning. Like, I love to learn different things. Like, I'm out here on ChatGPT trying to figure out like what's going on in AI.
So why don't you fucking start a Twitch channel and talk about fucking like, call it Alabama fucking learnings, and just fucking sit there and talk about shit for an hour and share your screen. Why don't you go live sharing your screen while you're learning? Like, come learn with me. That's what I'm thinking about doing. One of the things I'm contemplating in 26 is going live in the evenings. I told Sid this yesterday. I'm going to call it winding down. Get it? Winding down. Little wine. You like that? I like tea with, I want to bookend everybody's day. I want to be tea with GaryVee in the morning and winding down with GaryVee at night. And I'm just going to fucking, and my slogan's going to be like, and you fucking have to figure out the middle. That's going to be me. I got you in the morning and I got you at night, and you got to fucking figure out the middle. That's going to be my fucking slogan. GaryVee 2026. Vote for me. Fucking you figure out the fucking middle. Gary 2026. Tea with GaryVee and winding down with GaryVee, and you got to figure out the fucking middle.
I love it, bro. I'll be your first subscriber. I'm in there, bro.
Bro, listen to me. You've got to do the same thing. You've got to learn how to, like, you got to use ChatGPT to learn how to get a proper little, and by the way, Courtney's putting out content about how to set up your live world. Courtney's fucking out here hustling, trying to build her brand on, let me teach you beginners how to set up a live stream sitch. Once you get that right, bro, your night should be put on some music or not, candles, whatever the fucking incense, whatever the fuck gets you going. Put on your fucking, get your fucking screen live, and here's what it's gonna look like. You're gonna have 2.5 viewers at first. And you're gonna build. Aiden Ross and Kai Sinet had 2 viewers at first. Me too. That's how it is. And you're gonna fucking, I'm teaching, and people are attracted to people that are like them. There's a bunch of country boys that are gonna fuck with you way more than somebody else because you're them and they're you, and they're gonna fucking like hanging with you. Like when I make my wrestling and sports references, root beer, garage sales, people that are into that stuff are into it. People that are a little more quiet, more reserved, maybe high class life, maybe literature, they may not connect with me as much. The interests don't align, but everybody has an audience. Everybody has an audience.
Question from Yomar. What would you say to your 33-year-old self? I'm just curious because my TikTok has gone ridiculously viral in the last 48 hours. If this was my one shot at opportunity between how I live and how I want to live, what would you say?
Jump. Go all in. Fear is destroying everybody's soul on this show. Fear. Of what, though, is what the question, like falling on your face is good, especially if you're lucky if you have family. Some people don't have family, but if you have family on Earth, like falling on your face is good because the booby prize of falling on your face is you go get to hang out with your family. Now, some people hate their parents, so that might not work, but sometimes, friends are sometimes family. Like sometimes you're, as we always say, friends are the family you choose, right? So there's friends. Like sleeping on the couch of a loved one or friend, I actually genuinely, no bullshit, believe is a badge of honor if you went and took a risk and failed. If you're sleeping on a couch because you fucking want to do coke all night and play video games, losing play. If you just want to sit around and fucking, smoke weed all day and gamble on crypto, and that's why you're sleeping on your buddy's couch, you're a fucking loser. But if you went and risked, you quit your job, you had $8,000 in savings, maybe even $8,000 in debt, but you had this moment on TikTok when something's happening, and you realize how to monetize. That's the other part. A lot of people can go viral, but they don't know how to make money. This is why I'm obsessed with this platform. I actually think live, so Mike V can't sell, he's not a fucking sales dude, but now he's becoming one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You didn't like obsess your whole life about selling shit.
It's true.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying the truth. Like I have basically spent, I'm 49 years old, I've spent 43 straight years every day thinking about selling something. Like I don't know what to tell you. Rips, you get over here. Rips, Rips, when you were like 9 and 10 and 11, like you thought about selling shit.
Yes.
Right. All right, thanks, Rips. Like Rips wanted, but Mike, me and Rips could sell on any platform, eBay, a card show, flea market, this platform. But Mike here, not a salesperson, but went and did the show and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Have you sold anything since, Mike?
No, but
See?
what? Another show coming up. I gotta go back to LBI. That's where I got all the stuff.
Mike.
I got no shot. It's a small Brooklyn apartment.
Mike, I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go pick trash like when people do the stupid
Mike,
stuff.
what have you been doing for the last 2 weeks? In detail. What have you been doing? Like
Started last Monday at 9 a.m. I woke up.
I want to know what your 7 p.m. to midnight has looked like for the last 2 weeks.
Oof.
I can promise you what oof looks like. It means you could have went back to LBI and got more stuff. And this is what I mean. And like, no burn on Mike. What I'm saying is, like, just because you go viral doesn't mean anything. Like there's 8 billion people that had a clip get 1 million views on TikTok that have done nothing with it. It's all fucking discipline, execution, knowing how to monetize. Are you selling something? Are you trying to get brand dollars? Mikey, the designer on VeeFriends, he's doing his whole thing. I'm on a fucking phone call with him 3 weeks ago as I'm driving to a meeting with Kellogg's, a cereal company, and because he emailed me twice to ask for, hey, I want to like figure out how to get brand deals, more brand deals. Like, it's either you're doing it or you're not, everybody. Like, enough with the blame. Like, either you're doing it or not. So that's, what would I say? Jump, go for it, but have a plan, Alyssa, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Virginia Beach, and I am a 25-year-old who's been doing business for years, so this part really resonated with me.
I'm happy. What's cooking?
All right, so I read your book. I've got my Decisive Duck squishy, and I actually went and got a booth at Podcast Summit because I read your kissing booth style at the end of your book.
Yes.
Now, I wanted to know if you have any suggestions for, of course, now I have the vending booth. I'll actually be launching my software called Plug Machine at the time, which is really a white label of Go High Level. But I wanted to know if you had any advice because we did decide to get that based on your book.
I love it. So what are you trying to accomplish there?
The goal is more of a launch for the program that we're having, Plug Machine, because everybody in that community has a podcast. They'll need some type of landing page. Our full business is funnel building. So we're going to have the templates already built out. And so they'll be able to buy.
So the first piece of advice by far is to film the entire execution. Got it? So I see the glasses, but if you can get someone, where is this event?
It'll be in Atlanta.
Okay, great. Anybody who's watching who's in Atlanta, what's your Instagram?
Curlyssa, Curlyssa.
So like your last name, but with a C?
Correct. First name with a C.
All right, can somebody put that, mods, can you hit that? It's her first name, but with a C. That's your Instagram? C, Alyssa?
Curlyssa.
Oh, C-U-R.
Yes, like Curl Lissa.
C-U-R-L?
YSSA.
Beautiful. Everybody, somebody who's in Atlanta who's willing to either, if they have a camera or with an iPhone, just film the entire booth the entire day. You're a straight grinder. You're a straight fucking grinder. You're just excited to fucking go and stand there and film every interaction. Hit up Curlyssa or Alyssa and see if you guys can connect. That's what I would definitely do. That'd be the first thing for sure, because you need those clips. And because you know you're being filmed, when you get the first people coming in and explain it to them, but also know to get your entire thesis out, because you're going to post those things on LinkedIn and on YouTube Shorts, because those are going to be platforms that are going to lead to opportunity.
That makes sense.
The biggest thing when you're in a live event, especially a B2B event like you're going to be at, the two core things you're trying to accomplish is, number one, you're trying to film everything so it's a production day for your content. Every live event, whether you're B2B or B2C, is now a production day for your social media content. Got it?
Yes.
Number two, you're trying to make very deep relationships. One-on-one relationships with 5, 10, 15 people that can change the course of your game because of it, you know?
Yes.
So that's it. That's what I would recommend.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have the best day.
Okay, this question is from Jackson in Vancouver, Canada. I'm 17 years old and my dream is to be a screenwriter. My question for you is, should I pursue a more viable career that would make more money and try to do writing on the side, or just go all in on writing?
Go all in on writing. 17, again, we talk about this constantly. And this is where the world had it wrong for a long time. High risk needs to happen early. You know, Aaron, you and I both, even though I'm a good generation above you, but we both grew up when, like, oh, you're 22 now, go be a grown-up. I really believe in this AI, live social shopping, social media world, the viability of making an income at a level similar to what you would make in a job by living in this digital world, and by being in that age group of, let's call it 17, since that's the person asking, to 28, 29, 30, I really believe those are the golden years. I really do believe 20 to 30 is the new golden years, not just for fun, but to actually be practical financially by being high risk and by going after your dream, right? And like, doing that. Court, you played basketball. Did you ever, when you realized you weren't going to go to the WNBA, I don't know if that was like in high school or in college, did you contemplate like, I should go overseas and play basketball, or were you not at that level either? I don't know, I'm asking.
I was contemplating it, but I knew honestly going into college that I didn't even want to go Division 1 because I want it to be a full-time job.
Right.
So I wanted to dive here.
Understood. Where I was going with that with Court is I talked to a lot of former athletes who weren't good enough to get to the NFL or the NBA or the Major League Baseball, but took professional routes differently. They played overseas in Greece or Turkey or Israel. They played in the Canadian Football League or even like a pro league that nobody really watches. And it is stunningly obvious to me how many of those people do not regret it. Whereas so many people I've met regret not chasing their athletic career a little further. That's how I feel about entrepreneurship, script writing, the arts, anything that isn't like I am a cog in a machine and I'm good with that. And by the way, big shout out, and I mean this, huge shout out to people who are fortunate, and that is the word I'm going to use. I want everybody to listen nice and slow because this is where we have confusion. Huge shout out to people who are genuinely happy to be a cog in a machine, to not have to emotionally worry about the business they work for. I have thousands of cogs in the machine in my companies. There's a lot of people that really enjoy life with a very simplistic, I don't want to stress about my career that way. I'm gonna work 9 to 5, I'm gonna work 40 hours a week, I'm gonna have time at home, I'm gonna be able to go to my kids' stuff, I'm gonna enjoy my weekends, I can't wait for 4th of July and Labor Day and Memorial Day weekend. As you guys know, I've been off the grid the last couple of weeks, I'm not fully relaxed. Every morning I woke up, I had to look at my phone to make sure something catastrophic didn't happen. Like, that's just, like, you don't have a vacation when you own a business. And so, big shout out to those people. Obviously, those come with limited financial upside compared to an entrepreneur or somebody doing something remarkable in the arts or sports. But if those individuals know how to manage their money and live within their means, bless you, Rips. Like, you know, I say this all the time, bless you, Rips. A lot of people need to move from San Francisco to Chattanooga, Tennessee. A lot of people need to move from Connecticut to, you know, New Hampshire. A lot of people need to move to places, especially as we go into this virtual world. So anyway, long-winded answer, 17 to 29, high risk all the way. If something's burning in your tummy, go all in. You could always get a job. Once you get a job, you don't have the hours to be creative like that. The thing that everyone's full of shit about, Aaron, and I mean really full of shit about, is they don't want to sacrifice all the other things while they chase their dream. So if this kid's gonna chase his writing dream from 17 to 27, he's going to live very, very humbly. No Mercedes, no trips to the Amalfi Coast, no Prada bags. And I think that's great, and that's that. So anyway, and then there's the whole mental part, the judgment. When you're gonna get a real job, your mom and dad, your friends, your buddy that was equal to you in high school is now making 100K and has like a little something, and all the things that fuck with people mentally. Anyway, that's the answer. Let's keep it moving. Oh, with the hard hat, this man is working. Bronson, you were fucking working, bro.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
Okay, I'll jump right into it. So can you think of a moment in recent history that was really impactful for you that you haven't shared yet on social and put us there in the moment with you?
That's a really good question, brother. I think you're catching me at an interesting time. I would say I had a lot of time to think the last couple of weeks, and I'm really, I'm trying to think of something super impactful that I haven't shared yet. Let me give you something that's current, and I'll try to think of something big, but let me give you what's on my mind right now. What's on my mind right now is starting this fall, definitely going into 2026, I've realized I've really missed interacting live like this, right? This is why I'm doing tea with GaryVee more. This is why I'm gonna start doing IRL streaming on Twitch and Kick. Like, I feel very much that I'm gravitating towards being more creative. The comic books that I'm navigating, I feel like as I head into my 50th birthday in November, Bronson, I want to be more creative and more community. I want to double down on the 2 C's. And I feel like I'm really contemplating changing a lot of aspects of how I operate. I also want to wake up earlier. Like, I've been a very much like a 7:30, 8 o'clock, then work out, then go in. But another thing that's on my mind is getting up at like 5 or 6 to give myself some time before the day. So that's on my mind. I was up at 5 today. So that's on my mind a little bit. But I haven't had anything like, God forbid, somebody passed away and a reset my framework, or had a health scare or something major. Unless something major with health happens, nothing else is major to me. Those are the major moments in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess really impactful may be a little bit too big. Maybe just something that sticks out in your mind where you're like, oh, that's interesting.
Okay, well, I'll give you a good one. AJ called me when I was at a football game with Andy K a couple years ago, and he's like, bro, you've got to see this. And it was the first time I saw ChatGPT. And I was walking out of the stadium. It was the Rams-Raiders game. I think it was the game that Baker Mayfield came back and like played well and like it rejuvenated his career. And I was playing with ChatGPT as I was walking out of the stadium in LA, and it completely changed the course of how I thought about everything, right? And like, we are very deep in AI land right now. Same with this platform right here, live shopping. I'm excited. I mean, we're in an era where search is getting destroyed. Like, AI is exploding by the nanosecond. And I would say that realizing collectibles on the blockchain, NFT 2021, AI 2022 or whatever that was, 23, I'm trying to remember when that was, and live shopping last year, like these three themes, the blockchain, AI, and live social shopping, and very honestly, IRL overall, live streaming, these are the themes that have me very like, oh fuck, I'm paying attention and I'm excited.
Yeah, I had a similar kind of experience with ChatGPT and stuff like that, and I've been taking your advice on using it for like an hour a day.
Love you for that.
And it's just such a great research partner and creative partner. It's like writing and stuff like that, brainstorming stuff.
It's huge. It's huge. The other thing that's
It's a superpower.
It's a superpower. I mean, look, the other thing that's really exciting is,
And it's free.
it's very low cost. And the other thing that's brewing is people are going to be building websites and apps in a day or two. All of us normies that don't know how to code, that's a big deal. Somebody here watching right now is going to launch an app that's $2 a month on the App Store in a year, and it's going to change their life by just prompt engineering an idea. Like, all of us have ideas, right? And like, but like me included, because I don't code, you don't wake up with an app idea and think it's going to happen. You think you need $100,000 to get a developer and marketing and all this stuff. So like, Lovable is very much on my radar, and I'm paying attention to that. And so I just think it's an incredible time to be alive. I think everyone's obviously like, actually, that's probably another thing very much on my mind, the polarization of like the world right now. Forget about even the politics, the wars, all that. Forget even that, the separation of wealth, the changing tides. I think we have two groups of people. This is why I'm so motivated to bring back Tea with GaryVee every day. I need everybody here watching to start their day mindset right. We are in such an extremely interesting time in history. And honestly, I genuinely believe this from the bottom of my heart. Either one decides it's terrible or one decides it's remarkable. And both can be true, but you were fundamentally in charge. Not Elon, not Donald Trump, not Vladimir Putin, not fucking Sam Altman. Like, you and the way you've decided to look at the opportunity in front of you is like 100% real. Like, there's ways right now to like get golden visas in Portugal and Dubai that are pretty darn easy in the scheme of things. And so if you're upset with Canada or the UK or the US, you could stop being a cry fucking baby and just fucking move to Portugal. You could. Now someone's gonna be like, no, but like, you could hate your job and you could learn how to use AI and live streaming and the blockchain. Like it's just fucking binary. You could be a fucking crybaby, or you could be an action-oriented, accountable, fucking awesome ninja. So you could be a fucking crybaby, or you could be accountable and action-oriented, and nobody stops.
And it's never been easier.
But brother, that's why I'm saying it's never been easier. When people are like, oh, it used to be so awesome in the 90s. Motherfucker, they didn't have anything. Like, it wasn't more awesome in the 90s. There was no TikTok. There was no Shopify. There was no Google. There was no chat. Like, we didn't have shit. Like, I was a fucking hustler making and I was working my dick off, and I was making like $83 a weekend because I had to go to a flea market and then wait for another show to happen 2 weeks later. There was no fucking internet, let alone AI. What's happening actually is technology in this moment is exposing people. It's creating the extreme haves and the extreme have-nots. Either this weekend you laid in your bed and you were in your feed and you were upset, or you weren't. Like, that's it.
I'm not a great reader either, so
I can't read for shit.
The library in high school.
Bronson, I can't read for shit either.
Yeah. ChatGPT is such a big help with like learning anything I want to learn.
100%, bro.
And Gemini and stuff like that.
Gemini and Pucks. All of it, fucking man. All of it. All right. Love you guys. See ya, Bronson.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.